subscribe, and hit the bell.
Welcome back to the TreeHouse show. You just listened to a dope song by yours truly. I'm your host, Gartasia, and you are tapped into the trillest podcast in the universe. Today, man, you know I gotta rub them hands together because not only is it cold as hell outside, we got a cold as hell artist inside the TreeHouse show studio space today. Not only an artist, a creative, a philosopher, a great thinker, outcast, some might say, someone who pattern interrupts, breaks the rules, really is just his authentic self doing his own thing. In my opinion, bro, I think you're gonna be one of the most, if you aren't already, I feel like you're one of the most trendsetting artists right now.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, bro, because not only in your music, in your marketing, in your, like the whole process, bro, is just like, no one's doing this shit, bro.
Thanks.
Yes, bro, and I mean that shit from my heart, but listen, I got somebody who I really fuck with, man, today. Like, I actually really fuck with his music. I like the way he's doing it from the ground up. I like how he's independent, but he's not letting that be something bad. He's using that to his advantage. You feel me? I like the way you communicate with your audience. Your consistency is crazy, bro. You post a lot. You engage with your audience. Like, you be DMing them. Like, man, he is also a social media mastermind. I see what you're doing, bro. You're not slick. I see what you're doing, you know, because I'm in the same game. So, like, real recognize real type shit. But I'm going to stop glazing, you feel me? And I'm going to let my amazing guest introduce himself, man.
Adamn. I go by the name Adamn Killa. If you don't know me, Google me. Thanks for having me.
Man, simple. And it's Adamn, not Adam.
Well, that's my artist name. My real name is Adam, but my artist name is Adamn Killa.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you feel about people who call you Adamn Killa?
I mean, it used to bother me when I was like younger, but now I don't care. Cause like when people do say it like that, people like in the comments like correct them, and it'd be like more engagement. Cause then they be arguing like, no, that's not how you say it. All that's like, cause I've been getting a lot of new fans, so a lot of new fans don't even know how to pronounce my name or my artist name. And then some of them get confused because my real name is Adam. So
the government.
Yeah, my government name is Adam. So
hell yeah. Have you always been Adamn Killa, or did you?
Nah, I mean, I had my first rap name was kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm embarrassed of it. I was like a teenager, and it was a stupid name. And then, well, it was my rap name, Slick, and I don't know why I had that name. It was
rapper name Slick.
Yeah, it was stupid.
A pimp name.
Bro, it was fucking stupid. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. When I first started rapping, I was like 13 or something, and then I changed it to Adamn Killa, but with an E. Cause my last name Kelly, so it was like Kella, like Killa. But then people weren't pronouncing it right, so then I just changed it to a I. Yeah, so I had a few name changes.
Man, you got to go through the seasons, the iterations.
Yeah,
you know, to find the one that hit.
Yeah, and then for a while I took off the Killa part and just went by Adamn, like a little bit after COVID.
On some like spiritual awakening.
Nah, just on some like. I don't know. I was thinking too much about it. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's not marketable or whatever, but it is marketable. I was just thinking too much.
So you said bring the Killa back.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel you, bro. Because it's like sometimes we doubt ourselves. We be thinking the reason we don't get motion is because the small details sometimes. But then we don't be realizing like it don't even be all that. It be other shit.
No, I just wasn't doing enough.
Bro, man, this gonna be a great convo, bro. This gonna be a great convo, bro. Bam, there's so much to touch on. But actually, let's start with the social media shit, bro.
Okay.
Let's start the social media shit. Okay, so you was talking about engagement. Like, let them fucking say it wrong, because then your fans gonna defend you. That's the best feeling. When you don't even gotta defend yourself, right? How have you mastered, or like how have you got to the point of using social media so well? Because I would say, bro, like the way you use social media, I haven't seen it used before. Like you use controversy, you use like dance moves, crazy dance moves. You be saying crazy stuff like repost to your Instagram message, whatever. Like you know the circle. You be reposting that.
Yeah. The in the messages where people that follow you see the.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, can you give us some game of like how you been able to hack the algorithm to your advantage as an artist?
Well, I just started. It started off like I really started just posting that much maybe like 6, 7, 8 months ago, something like that. And I was just like, I'm gonna just start posting and just see what happens. And then it started doing good because it's just kind of like, you know, the more shots you take, the more go in. Basically, it's just like the more you post, the more you're gonna go viral. So, and it worked, so I just kept doing it. So some days I'll post like 20 times, but now I go viral every day. I got a different post going viral every day now.
Wow. So you said the quantity is the quality.
Yeah, that's some people overthink it. Like they be like quality over quantity, but like in today's age with the internet and all the new artists and so many people posting, you put out a song once every 2 years, you post once every 3 months, so nobody's finna care. Like, you gotta always put yourself out there and always, like, still remind people that you're here.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. But that's facts, bro. And you preaching the gospel because that's what I literally say. I always tell people, like, they'd be like, whoa, the TreeHouse show, how y'all be going viral? Yeah. I was like, bro, like, when I started that shit, I ain't gonna lie, I don't post as much now. Bro, I was posting like 4, 5, 6 times a day. That's not even that much, but I was posting that much, and some of them would get 1 view, some would get 100, but just with that frequency, say once a week, I would go viral.
Yeah, and it don't matter. Like, some of my posts now get 50 likes. Like, it don't matter. Like, I have a post get 50 likes, and I have one get 200,000. Like, it don't matter. And you gotta leave them up too, because some don't go viral for months, and then they just randomly go viral. Like,
bro, that should be happening.
You gotta just not care about the immediate interactions. You gotta just post it.
Bro, that's real shit, man. And one thing that can come with all that posting though, right, is like you could get a lot of people like clowning you. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of people like judging you. A lot of people be like, oh, like you too grown for that, or like people try to like. How do you kind of deal with that negativity, or like people in the comments acting like they know you and shit?
I mean, those people don't pay your bills. Those people don't do nothing for you. At first, when I started posting like that, it was people like my cousin had texted me saying, "What you doing?" But I found out they ain't like me anyway. So fuck my cousin and shit. Fuck anybody who don't like it. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta, do what you're supposed to do with your life and not worry about what other people think of you.
Did you care a lot about what people thought back in the day?
Nah.
Oh, you never gave a really fuck?
No, I never really cared too much because, like, if I would have cared too much about what people thought of me, I never would have been doing what I'm doing. I would have went to college, got a job. Like, I went to college for a year, but I would have chose a different route for my life. Because people always was clowning me when I started doing music. They was like, oh, you funny, whatever. But, shit. Now I live off of it, so.
So you 100% independent off your music?
Mm-hmm.
Man, before we get into that, bro, again, that's why I love talking to you, because there's so many directions we could go, man. Like, one way, I want to go back a little bit before we go forward, though. Like, so you said you was in college. So you said you started making music at 13. Right? So could you explain, like, so from 13 to like college, what was going on, and like kind of what was your path back then? Like, did you know music was gonna be a career? Was it like, all right, I'm just at the lunch table, freestyling, making music? Like, what was kind of the vibe?
Yeah, I was just doing it for fun. I was doing it for fun at first. I was playing sports, so I played basketball, but baseball was more serious. Like, I got like a full scholarship to college for baseball. I was getting like offers. I like played for the USA team for a second, but I got cut.
MLB.
They got like a younger one. They got like a 13U USA team. They got all the way up to 18. So I think that was a 14U one I was on, but I got cut. And the one I got cut from won a gold medal. So I was pretty decent at baseball. I had some workouts with the Royals.
Damn.
I played on this team called the White Sox Ace. It's like I played with Gavin Lux. He on the Dodgers. or he was on the Dodgers. I think he just got traded. But yeah, I thought I was gonna play baseball, honestly, and I was just doing music for fun.
You were passionate about baseball.
Yeah, but I like music the same way. I just was doing it because I like doing it. I didn't know if it was gonna be a career at that point. I didn't really know it was gonna be a career until I had one of my songs do good.
When did that happen?
When that Vine one did good in like 2013. Yeah.
How did that reframe, like, because where were you at that time, and how did that reframe, like, your priorities?
I was in high school, so I was like, oh, maybe I could do music. Yeah, but it was really just in like Chicago. Like, it had got like 100,000 streams in a month. I remember that. It was on SoundCloud though. But back then, I mean, now that's still good, but back then that seemed like crazy because the internet was like smaller back then. So like 100,000 felt like some millions. Like, especially in high school and everybody at your school knew your song and stuff. I was like, oh, I could actually do music.
For real.
Well,
Were you like the popular kid in school before that? Or like, did that bring like a whole new level of like eyeballs on you that you weren't used to?
no, I mean, people knew me. I had a lot of friends back then, people I thought was friends. Yeah.
Man, so
Facebook famous.
Facebook famous.
Yeah.
Bro, Facebook is the trenches, bro.
Yeah, Facebook was funny.
Man, remember they used to have relationship status?
Yeah.
So-and-so is single.
Yeah,
So-and-so's
married.
relationship married.
Yeah.
They took that shit away, you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even be on Facebook no more.
I don't even know, because me neither. But
Yeah.
I literally you know, it's crazy when you got to watch a podcast to tell you what's happening on Facebook.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Facebook
don't
is
be on
crazy.
there.
Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook in years. Like, for real.
I feel like it's the worst platform because it's like, I think people be spying on people on that bitch. Like your family members and shit.
Oh, yeah, I got in trouble for that when I was, like, in high school. I had made some post saying something crazy, and my stepmom's mom called my stepmom, and then my stepmom told my dad, and then I had, like, got in trouble about posting some shit on Facebook. Yeah. So, yeah, Facebook, like, all your family members was on there.
Bro, and it be your real name and shit, the government.
Yeah, and they was friends with me, too. I just didn't care. I don't know why I was posting crazy stuff knowing my family could see it on there.
Yeah. Never give a fuck.
I guess not.
Man. She said, nah. All right, so let's dial it back. So that song went viral in high school. So then, what is it, senior year, junior?
I think that was like junior year.
Junior year.
Yeah.
So at that point, are you still following the baseball path? Like, I'm finna go to college, or was it like, I don't know, I'm finna.
Yeah, I mean, I still was like, yeah, I was like, maybe I could do music, but I'm gonna still go to school and play baseball. So I played baseball for a year in college because I had a full baseball scholarship.
To where?
Illinois Central. It's in
wow.
Peoria. And yeah, that was cool. And then I dropped out.
So what happened? Like, was it a culture shock being on campus? You know, the lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean, it was Peoria, so it was racist and all type of stuff.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah. Apparently it's a large, like, group of black people in Peoria, but, like, I didn't see that part of Peoria. I guess it was just a part of Peoria I was in, but it was just, like, racist farmer white people.
Damn.
Yeah. And
how'd you deal with that?
it was kind of weird, especially because like a lot of people on my baseball team was kind of weird. Like they would be like saying the N-word and stuff, and there'd be like arguments and fights and stuff.
White people was that N-word?
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I don't know if you remember Yik Yak. It was like Twitter but anonymous. It was like an app that was popular back then.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and I got on Yik Yak out there. They was on some like, we finna lynch these people. It was crazy.
No, Yik Yak was crazy. I remember.
Yeah, especially in Peoria, Yik Yak was crazy. And then, yeah.
All types of shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I didn't really like that. That was a culture shock because I wasn't used to being around like only white people.
And that's not the best.
Yeah, no. And I had like locks back then, and they was like acting like they ain't never seen that before, trying to touch my hair. It was like, yeah, I was like, no. Yeah, so after that, I was like, I ain't going back there. And then my coaches was saying racist stuff. Like, one of my coaches had told me they got fired. I forget what was his name, but I found out he got fired though after I left for saying some racist stuff. But he told me I had the strength of oppression.
What the fuck does that mean?
I was like, bro, what? And then he told me one time, this not no Chicago Park District. And I'm like, bro, what does that mean?
What you trying to say, fool?
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
So like little subliminals, but like.
Yeah, it was like subliminal, and it was me and one other black person.
The whole team?
Yeah, it was 3, but one of them was a, what you call him? Token.
Token.
Yeah, one of them was a token. It was only one other black person that was like not a token black person.
Like from the city type shit.
Yeah, they was from St. Louis. They was both from St. Louis, but one of them was just like, I don't know.
Like an iCarly ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Those fit in. They usually don't get them a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was dealing with all the bullshit and he ain't speak back or nothing. He was just dealing with it.
Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you left off the strength of ain't fucking with it versus like academically or like performance wise.
I mean, I did decent. I thought I was batting 375, but I just checked my stats online the other day because I did a Goblin interview and he was asking about it. But I was batting 333, which is still decent for college. And yeah, and I failed a class. I would have had to go to summer school. I didn't feel like doing that either. I forgot what I was English. Cause yeah, that was crazy. Cause the English teacher gave me it was one of those classes that if you got a C, you failed.
It is.
Cause in college they have some of those like you gotta get an A or a B. If you get a C, it's a failure or whatever. And she gave me a 79 or something.
No.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, like, come on. And the last paper was like a opinion-based paper. And she gave me a low grade on the opinion. I'm like, how do you give me a low grade on the opinion?
That's your opinion.
That's what I'm saying. And I actually took my time to do it too. That's what I'm saying. Some of the teachers used to be on some racist stuff too.
So throw the whole school away.
Yeah, especially they knew you was just there for baseball for real. So it was just, yeah.
That's crazy. So you dropped out.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was kind of your headspace then? Like, because it seems for me, like you someone with like a backup plan, right? Like, did you drop out with another plan, or was it just like, man, I just can't be here no longer?
I mean, my music, people was asking me to go on tour when I was in college, and I was like, I can't because I'm in college. But so it was like I knew I could do music, and then I dropped out, and I was like, kind of weighed my options. I was like, I guess I could do music. Because even if you're real good at baseball, you might get stuck in the minors. The minors don't really pay well. I got friends that only got paid, they got paid like a $10,000 signing bonus, and then they was making like $500 a month.
The what? The fuck?
Yeah, in the minors. That's why they be having them MLB lockouts, because the minors don't get paid enough.
Nah.
Yeah, only the high draft picks in the minors get paid, so they was like, I even talked to some of them, they'd be like, oh yeah, you made the right decision. That shit was ass. Like, because you got to have your parents support you through the minors, and if, like, you don't got people to do that, then there's really no way you could do it, because it ain't like you could get a job and do that.
Because you still working.
Yeah, you busy all the time. Like, that is a job. Like, you don't got time to get no other job.
Like, you training, conditioning.
Training, conditioning, doing all type of stuff, and traveling, and they only giving you $500 a month. Like, so that's why the MLB is mostly white people, because it's like they can afford to support their kids through that. That's another way they kind of weed out like minorities, because then like, yeah, most minorities don't got people that could just support them while they going through the minors, because a lot of them good enough to make it, they just literally can't do it because they can't feed themselves. So yeah, because I know a lot of people I knew that stopped playing that could have made it if they would have had that support system.
So you didn't have that?
No, I could have had that. Yeah, my aunt, she would help me through college when I was in college, because I couldn't get no job in college, because we had 4 a.m. workouts, and then I had class at 8, and then we had practice again at 2:30, and that was every day. So Yeah, barely had time for schoolwork. That's why I'm saying that stuff was crazy. You really got to be dedicated for that.
What did you learn from that experience?
I mean, I learned I could do that because I was like, that's like a crazy schedule. Like, I guess I got like a strong work ethic from that type of stuff because now I just put that work ethic towards my music. Because I do music shit like all day, every day. So.
How many hours?
I don't know, probably my screen time like 14 hours a day. So like at least like that because I'll be recording, posting stuff, checking DMs, responding to people, doing all that. Like a lot of people be like, oh, I can't do that. It's too much. Like, I mean, you going to have to do that with whatever you want to do. So that's probably what I got from doing the college athlete stuff.
So it gave you the confidence that you could do it.
Yeah, just like the work ethic, because like that's what you got to do, no matter what you're trying to do. Unless you just go get like a job where you do like 9 to 5, but that's still, you got to do that for 8 hours. So you could at least put in 8 hours for something you actually want to do.
Yeah. Did you ever have a 9 to 5?
I did Uber for a second. That was the only job I ever had. Uber Eats, and Lyft, and that shit was terrible. Yeah.
Why?
It was just terrible. I was doing that like 15 hours a day too. 15, 16 hours a day. Because it didn't pay that much unless you did it that way. And my bills was expensive. And yeah, it was not fun. Didn't get to see my kid as much as I wanted to because I was just doing that all day. It was terrible.
Yeah. We gonna get back to that, but like so after you drop out, you making music now. Mm-hmm. You pursuing that full time.
Yeah.
So like what kind of was like a highlight at that point? Like did you see a payoff for all that hard work with your music? Like was it like collabs that happened, or were you getting signed opportunities? What kind of results did you see from going from like doing it halftime, doing in college versus like you full time making music?
Yeah. Well, when I first got back, so I had a girlfriend at the time. They named now is Tyler, put it on. But that's who I asked first. I'm like, should I go back to college or should I drop out and just do music? And they was like, you should just drop out. And then I remember my mom was like, either you gotta go to college, get a job, or get out. So my mom had put me out.
After you dropped out?
Yeah. And then I went and stayed with my aunt. Auntie Faye, she passed away, but shout out Auntie Faye.
Condolences.
Thanks. So I went to go live with her, and then I had went on tour, like a world tour around then too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Independent.
Yeah, but I was opening up for Young Lean. Yeah. So I did that, and then to go back to the label stuff. Yeah, when I dropped out, the first label that had reached out was Cash Money.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that was like the first label that ever reached out to me. And that was in 2015 when they had reached out. So yeah, like it was definitely a difference between full-time versus just being in college and doing it. Cause I couldn't like go on tour and do stuff like that when I was in college. So yeah, dropping out, if I ain't never dropped out, I probably would have never got to this point in my career.
Shout out Kanye West Dropout.
Yeah.
He set the trend.
Yeah, he crazy though. Yeah. Speaking of, he tried to sign me too. He offered me a bogus deal.
Speak on that.
His first offer was $30,000. He wanted to sign me for my publishing.
Okay. What were the conditions of that kind of for the $30K?
That was for the first album, but he also wanted my publishing. So that's like also, normally that's a separate deal. And that's like your writing. Like he basically wanted to own all my shit for $30,000.
A one time?
Yeah, that was the first album. I don't know how much the other album said, but he wanted 6 albums. And then Warner at the time had offered me, it was like $300,000, But it was like they were trying to say a $500,000 recording budget, but they wouldn't put it on paper. And then Kanye had matched their deal, so he went from like 30,000 to 300,000. So it was like, so you was really just trying to fuck me over. But that's business though. But it's just crazy, like.
You're not trying to put your people in the stadium, right?
Yeah, and at this point, he worth like, not to pocket watch, but at this point, he worth like $6 billion. Or that's what they were saying, and he offered me 30,000.
That's chump change.
Yeah, you feel me? That's like something he making in like 10 seconds, like for somebody else from Chicago. But you see these people crazy. They crazy. You see what he doing now? He crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, he crazy.
That's wild. What he's saying now is wild.
He's crazy.
It might be the craziest shit he ever said.
I knew he was crazy when he offered me $30,000.
Yeah.
Cause like you could work at McDonald's and make that. Like not saying like 30,000. Like it is a loan that you technically pay back, but if you sign to somebody, it should at least be enough for you to live off of. Like I'm not saying you gotta sign for $6 million, $7 million, but like. You can't live off $30,000, especially not in California. We was in California.
Hell no.
Bro, you can't live off of that. Like, that's not a livable wage. Like, how you gonna sign somebody for not even a livable wage? Or first offer. Because he did up the offer, but it was just after he saw what other people thought I was worth.
So taking things back.
Which is business. You feel me? It's business, but yeah, it's crazy. He crazy.
Wild. That's fucking wild. What was Cash Money offering?
We ain't even get that far with them. They had just reached out and then set up a meeting. And then, because the only offers I had got was from Atlantic, but Atlantic and Warner is Atlantic's parent label. So once, it was like either Atlantic could offer or Warner could offer. And then like they couldn't outbid each other. So they decided to go with Warner for who was going to offer. And then, Warner and Kanye. Those was the only two offers I had got, like numbers wise. But I've had meetings with like every label.
Every.
With like Interscope, 300. I'm trying to think who else. I already said Atlantic. I don't know who else. Bunch of distribution companies.
Did you ever sign with one of them?
No, I never signed. I did distribution deals before, but I never signed a record deal.
Why not?
The deals I did get offered, I just didn't agree with them. They wanted too many albums. I'm not signing for 6 albums.
Interesting, man. Okay, so let's kind of get into your headspace. So like the times that let's use Warner for example. They were offering what, 200K, 300K?
Yeah, for the first 300K for the first album.
300K for the first album.
But if you include the recording budget, it was around like 800,000.
Do they cover that?
The recording budget?
Yeah.
So they were saying like, okay, so they were saying they was gonna give me 500,000 for the recording budget, and then whatever I didn't use, it was gonna roll over to me. But they wouldn't put that in writing. So we was like, well, that ain't what it is then if it's not in writing. And they just try to do stuff like that. But so, I mean, if you add up, so it was like 5-6 albums. And I think the last album, I think the advance was 1.7 million. So the whole deal was worth like 6-point-something million, right?
Okay.
But 6 albums could be your whole career. And I just feel like my whole career, because say you never get out this deal, because they could shelf you. Well, I mean, mine had creative control in my deal, but a lot of people don't get that. And then my deal also said, like, if they don't let me release something within 30 days, the contract is voided. So I got them to put that in. But a lot of people don't have those type of stuff in their contract. But I had lawyers and stuff. But it's just like, I felt like 6 albums potentially could be your whole career. And I feel like my career is worth more than 6-point-something million. Because if that's just the only money you're going to get through your whole career, I just feel like that ain't enough money.
Hell no.
And 6 albums could be like, if they let you put out an album every 2 years, which is like probably, that's 12 years. So 6 million for 12 years. In 12 years, 6 million, not even going to be the same type of money.
We 40.
We 40, inflation. It's just like, I feel like Like now, if they was coming like 6 albums, 6 million per album, I mean, you feel me? That would have been a different story. But it's just I really would want to sign like a 1 or 2 album deal. I'm not against signing. It's just like I don't want to sign no super long term deal for some money I feel like I'm worth more than. Because whatever they offer, you know, they feel like they gonna profit. So they know they gonna profit off 6 million, or that's how they feel.
So what that say about you?
That's what I'm saying. I could just make that myself, plus more. So that really just gave me more motivation. Like, okay, they feel like I'm worth this much, so I know I'm worth more than that. Or they want to give me this much, so they know I'm worth more than that too. Because it's a business, you know, these billion-dollar companies, they're not finna offer you no money that they don't think they could make more off of you. So
it's a muscle.
Yeah, so it gave me more motivation.
Man, bro, it's a lot of insights. I didn't even know about all that. Like how the different term lengths, 1 or 2 albums, and then it's like the distribution and the recording. People don't factor all that in, end up getting finessed.
Yeah, and this is, I just don't want to, because say you don't even like it there, even if it's good money, like say you just miserable with this label, now you got to do 6 albums with them. Like, I'd rather it be like 1, 2 albums, and if you like it, sign for more albums. Like, but you got to have like way more leverage to even get offered them type of deals or know the right people or whichever one comes first.
So that's why you going to keep grinding?
Yeah, I'm going to keep grinding till I got enough leverage. I'm getting there to where they offer me like a 1 or 2 album deal or whatever. Or just to the point where I could just be, you know, independent and making a lot of money. Because there's people that do that too.
On some rush shit.
Yeah, and then you like partner with companies. Like I'm pretty sure Russ is probably partnered with some companies. Yeah, I had a phone call with Russ speaking of Russ.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, back in like, it was like 2019. We like got on FaceTime.
How did that happen?
We was arguing on Twitter, and then he DM'd me his number, and then we called each other.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
He be on the internet arguing.
Who?
Russ?
Yeah, Russ, yeah. We was going back and forth on Twitter. I don't even remember about what. I had said something, and I think he took it the wrong way. And I was like, shit, now that you said something, then fuck you then or something. I said something. But then we got on the phone and chopped it up. And then he was just telling me how he did it independently and stuff. And was telling me, like, just basically how he did it. And just, I should stay independent. And it's basically.
He gave you just free game.
Yeah. He was just talking to me for like probably like 30 minutes.
That's one of them like moments.
Yeah, no, he's cool. I fuck with him.
How much did that change or solidify your stance of like, all right, I got what it takes?
I mean, I done seen people. Oh, you saying me personally?
Yeah, because Russ was like the independent guy kind of back then. Like,
yeah, I mean, still, he one of probably the biggest earning independent artists. Him and Chance.
I know.
And who else independent that make that much money? I don't really know, but I know if you talk about independent stuff, you know Russ, Chance. So yeah, and then he was just basically telling me what he did. But yeah, you see Russ, he making a lot of money.
Bro, and you could tell he's happy, bro. He just seemed happy.
I mean, who wouldn't be happy if you making millions of dollars independently? Don't got to deal with nobody. Just could put out stuff when you want to put it out. Because when you sign to a label, you essentially got a boss, basically. Versus if you independent doing it, you're your own boss, basically. You don't got to really listen to nobody. Because, yeah, if you sign, you got to listen to somebody. Somebody signing off on your checks, you got to go through them to get paid. You got to, sometimes, you got to get lawyers because they're not trying to treat you fairly or pay you what you're supposed to get paid. So there's a lot that come with being signed.
Man, when would you say, if we fast forward a little bit, right? When would you say like things start really looking up as far as like your music career, where it's like, damn, I've worked so hard for so long, the results is finally paying off?
To be honest, don't know. I mean, when I started like being able to comfortably live off music, I kind of felt like that. But me, I just always what I've been learning now is to kind of appreciate like the smaller wins and like where I'm at now. Cause I used to not really ever feel like that. I used to just be like, I need to do more. I need to get to a bigger level. It just always felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be at yet. But now I'm starting to appreciate like the progress.
Like what?
Yeah. Just like, I don't know, how my music's doing better now. Like my solo music is doing good. I'm getting like a larger fan base. I just got like 70,000 followers on Instagram.
I saw that. Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, I just been like appreciating like the smaller stuff. Like, but yeah, I guess because I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more mature. Because I used to be doing a lot of stuff, like going on tour, doing shows in Europe, like having some sold out shows, and I would just act like it was just normal.
Why is this different from back then?
I think because I'm really just getting older and more mature, I guess. And then in music you have ups and downs. So then you see, like, once you have a down, you see how like you should feel when you up.
What you mean?
Like how you like should appreciate it more. Cause like when you down, you like, damn, I was doing good and I wasn't appreciating it. I just thought that was normal. But so yeah, now I kind of appreciate it more. Like I like appreciate not having to have a job, like, cause before that I ain't never had a job, and then I had to get one, and now I feel like I appreciate not having a job more than I used to. Yeah.
Yeah. When you was down, right? Like when you was up, and then when you was down, like how did you process kind of being down, coming from that up back then?
Shit, I don't know. It was hard. Like, it's hard just, having money just instantly come to you. You just making money and then you got to, versus going out doing Uber for like 16 hours. Like, it's hard to go from that to that. So I probably done messed up a lot of relationships in my life because of that, because I was mad, angry all the time. Didn't feel good about myself. But yeah, it was a learning experience though.
Yeah.
And I ain't never going back. Yeah. Cause I just really wasn't. The reason I even was at that point was because I was just thinking too much. I could have been doing the same thing I'm doing right now back then. I just wasn't doing it. So technically, if you think about it, I kind of put myself in that position because it was just like I wasn't doing enough. Because why wasn't I dropping a song all the time, every week or whatever, or just posting all the time? I could have been doing the same thing back then, getting on TikTok, doing whatever. I was just thinking too much.
So you was thinking too much. What else was you doing instead of like dropping a song every week?
Doing Uber. When I could have just been dropping a song every week, posting all the time. Because if I was doing this back then, I wouldn't have had to do that. Because the reason why I quit that job, it was because one day I worked like 13 hours and I made like $170, right? And then $130 had to go to gas. So then I made like $40 in 12 hours. For 13 hours, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing this shit, and I quit. Yeah, I told Tyler, my child's mother, told Tyler, I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. And I just quit. And then started doing all the posts and shit.
Did you have like a nest egg of money saved, or did you have like a safety net?
No. Because the crazy thing is, the whole time I was doing Uber and Lyft and work, bro, I was working 7 hours a day, at least 12 hours a day. 7 days a week, at least 12 hours a day. And that whole time was doing that for 2 years. I rarely seen my account go over $1,000 because I had to pay bills, and it's just like you doing all that just to be able to pay bills and eat, and not even had no extra money. So I'm like, shit, what's the point of doing this shit anyway? Like I ain't even got no extra money. Been working all these years, 2 years, doing this shit every day, missing out on shit with my kid, and so I'm like, shit, I might as well quit. Shit, I know I can make more than $50 in 12 hours.
Doing anything.
Doing anything. I'm like, shit, I could do anything and make more than that. So shit, why am I doing this? And then, I was like, I'm finna just turn up and just have it be how it used to be. And shit, now my shit doing even better than it used to do now. So.
Ever.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like I needed that experience though, because it was just like, now it's like, cause like, yeah, I mean, everybody been broke before, but it was just like I never had to work a job, so now that's like even another motivation for me to like be like, I'm not finna let myself get back to that point.
Sometimes you gotta experience what that lowest point feels like, so that you learn not to go back there.
Yeah, cause I'm like, I ain't never finna get back to this point now, cause it's like, no, I'm not doing it. So that I record every day. Like I got so many songs. I don't even do drugs, and it's like some songs I don't even remember recording, cause I just make so many songs. Like, yeah, I'm finna start dropping all of them too, but I just record every day. I work more frequently now, cause like back then I didn't used to record as much. Like I used to record, but I thought I was doing the most I could do back then, but I wasn't. And now I feel like I could still do more than what I do now. So.
Do you think the baseball plus that period of like 7 days a week, 13-hour days, do you think that told you what you're capable of more so than like if you didn't experience that?
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't think I could work 7 days a week, 13 hours a day. Like I was doing that every day. And then some days it was even more because I had an electric car, so I had to like charge and stuff. And then like I would come home, and then I'd come home, get home at like, I don't know what, 8 p.m. or something some days, and then I'd leave back out the house at midnight.
Because that's where the money at.
And I'm saying, like, I'd be off 3 hours of sleep every day for 2 years. Like, it was terrible.
What was your life like back then, man? Like,
I ain't had no life. And I was just doing that because I thought that's what I had to do. But I could have just been doing the same shit I'm doing now.
Yeah, but like break down not have a life. Like, would you not touch with your family as much back then, your friends?
No, I ain't never see nobody. I didn't really get to, I lived with my kid, didn't get to see him that much because I'd come home for 3 hours and then leave back out and work. So I'm barely seeing my kid, barely seeing Tyler, my child's mother, Tyler in the house just taking care of my kid for like by themselves. It was crazy.
What kept you going? Like, how did you do that, bro, for fucking 2 years?
Cause I thought I had to do that to like pay bills and be able to pay for stuff, but it would have been better off doing something else, doing the same thing I'm doing now.
What I'm trying to get at is that, like, even that, a lot of people would still give up. Fucking 13-hour days for 2 years, that's still, a lot of people would still give up. Like,
shit, I probably did almost. Like, a lot of times, shit, I used to be in my car crying, doing Uber crying in my car. Like, I'd be picking up fans, and like, that really used to blow me. Cause I'd pick up, they'd be like, you a damn killer? I'd be damn. And then one time I had picked up the person who tried to sign me to Warner. I picked up one of their friends. and they was like, if you would have saw, you would have had to do this now where you signed that Warner deal. And I was like, probably, to be honest. Like, I mean, anything would have been better than this shit. And then they tipped me $100. And the even crazy, like I swear to God, this is a real story. I picked them up from a dinner with the person who tried to sign me to Warner. Yeah, that was random, but it was LA though, so a bunch of random stuff like that was happening. So, yeah.
So all this is in LA.
Yeah, I did it in Chicago too for a second, but that story is from when I was doing it in LA. Yeah.
So you was out in LA doing the Uber and everything.
Mhm.
It's expensive. It's
For a
more
year.
expensive over there too.
Yeah. It was expensive. But yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of random stuff out there. I picked up a lot of random people.
What's like the most crazy story from that?
I mean, I delivered Uber Eats to Ray J. That was random.
You chopped it up a little bit?
Nah, I mean on the phone. He was just like, what do you say? He said it's Ray J, and I was like, all right. Like, I got your food. He was like, no, it's like Ray J. Like, it's for real Ray J. And mind you, like I said, I was working 13 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. Like, I'm like, I got your food. He's like, but it's Ray J. Nah, that was funny though. And then one time I had picked up 070 Shake. I don't know if you know them. Mm-mm. Yeah, they are artists. They were signed to Kanye too.
Hope they didn't get that shitty deal.
I mean, they said they didn't like it, but I picked them up one time. I'm trying to think who else. Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, the person who voiced them.
Does he kind of look like that guy?
Nah, but I ain't believe him until he started doing the voice. And then he had followed me on Instagram, and I saw it was like actually the Uncle Ruckus person.
Wow.
So, I mean, it was LA. You run into a lot of random people, especially you're outside all day. Like Justin Bieber walked in front of my car one time when I was working. But it's like, you really don't give a fuck, because I'm like, bro, I'm tired.
Also, you had traveled the world before and done all that shit before anyway.
Yeah, it's really like, if anything, it's really just like, I just took it as like, damn, I'm getting signs I'm supposed to be doing music. I keep running into all these people. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, running into somebody who's a friend and somebody who tried to sign me. I'm like, I ain't supposed to be doing this shit. I'm supposed to be doing music. So that's really how I took it.
You know what that remind me of? You seen Lion King?
A long time ago. I haven't seen
the
it
cartoon,
recently.
the first one.
The movie?
Not the animated one, but like remember sorry, I'm tripping. Not the 3D one that you released recently.
I like the original movie.
Like,
yeah, when we was kids.
When we was kids.
Yeah.
Remember that scene where like Simba chilling with Nala, you feel me? They fucking around, Timon and Pumbaa, Hakuna Matata and shit, and then like his father's in the sky like, nigga, go back home.
Oh yeah,
remember? And like, do your purpose, bitch.
Yeah, basically that's how I was taking it. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm running into all these people for a reason. Like, not even just to be on some like networking shit, just on some like I keep running into music people because I'm supposed to be doing music. So that's how I was taking it.
And you know what's crazy, bro? There's a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. And it's that part of your brain, like, you know, when you get a new car, you start seeing that car everywhere.
Oh, type shit.
You feel me? Or like you get the PS6. Everybody got a PS6. That shit ain't even come out yet. But it's like you start making music, now suddenly everybody an artist.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's something that's like the reverse of that too. Like when you lose that car, you start seeing it even more. Or like when you stop making music, you start seeing it even more.
Yeah, because in that time period, I didn't put out music for a year. So it was like a year where I didn't put out no music. And I wasn't like posting nothing on social media for real. Like I started like towards the end, but it was like a year where I wasn't like doing nothing music related. But yeah.
Man, and then here you are now, bro, like going crazy.
But yeah.
Going crazy, bro. What was it like during that period? Like, was your social circle, were people like checking in on you? Like,
no, ain't nobody check on me. Nope. No music people reached out. I ain't talked to no music people. Besides, it was Hit Kid. He reached out to me, but I knew him. I've known him since high school. So that was like one of the first producers that was sending me beats. And then Tyler, but we lived together. And but other than like that, like That's the thing, bro. The world keep going. Don't nobody care. Like, that's leads back to where I say you got to keep putting yourself out there. Because if you're not, nobody's going to care. Unless you like Adele or like, who else? Like Playboy Cardi. But you got to think about it. Even though they not posting, their labels are running tens of millions of dollars in ads and like putting up billboards and doing. So you still seeing them. Blogs are talking about them. They going out to eat, paparazzi taking pictures. So you still seeing them. But until you get to a point like that, like, you got to keep putting yourself out there. And some of them even do it. Like, they'll call the paparazzi on themselves. Like, that's like a real thing. And like, they'll still, like, it's just all promo.
They
like,
do what?
Like, some people like call the paparazzi and be like, I'm finna be here, I'm finna be there. Like, cause it's promo. So it's just like all these people think being mysterious and all that, like, everything is calculated. So, but until you get to a point where you can even act like that, like, you gotta put yourself out there. Cause you don't got these tens of millions of dollars of like promo budgets that these type of people got.
No, that's facts. So that taught you back then, like, what did that teach you about like people in your life? Or like the people you thought you was friends kind of during that period of like, damn, they just let me stop making music, or they...
Oh yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Cause I mean, you start thinking some of these people are your friends. They not, like, and that's just a part of being an adult and growing up. But yeah, that definitely showed that. Cause I mean, before that point, you know, I was Lil Uzi's background on Twitter.
What you mean?
Like, my picture was his background. He had Lil Peep as his profile picture, and then he had me as like his header picture on Twitter.
Wow.
And was like posting my albums and stuff and all
So he
that.
fucked with you heavy?
Yeah, you know, he did. But you know, everybody get what they get out of that. But
what did he get out of it?
Just like, you know, being like, he knows this cool artist people don't know about, posting it. Like, I got stuff out of it too, don't get me wrong. So like, it was good for me. But I was bringing that up to say, like, okay, when he doing that, everybody texting my phone. They like, oh, yo, bro. Because, you know, people like Lil Uzi in Chicago. So, like, people from high school texting me, all these people checking in on me. Oh, yo, bro, what you doing today? All this. But when all that stuff stopped, don't nobody check on you. Don't nobody talk to you. Don't nobody text you, none of that. I went a year without talking to, like, most people. So, at first you kind of like, damn, that's fucked up. But, I mean, it is what it is. And then, shit, it be people that act like your friend ain't your friend, too. Like, shit, my cousin, fuck my cousin. So.
I could tell that's heavy on, that was heavy on your heart at some point.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just life, though, you know.
You thought he was like, you know, really there for you type shit.
Who, my cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit, cousins' family's supposed to be. But shit, it's a lot of people, shit. Like, a lot of people. You see, you start making some money, your parents even stop fucking with you.
What you mean?
Shit, it was points my mom didn't fuck with me because I stopped making money. It's like, that shit be crazy. So, yeah.
How did you feel?
I mean, that feels crazy. That, like once you stop making money, or people think you got money, that don't nobody really care about you like that. But you see who do care about you, though, in them situations. So that's the good thing you could take from it.
Was it more people you knew, or was it more strangers?
No, it was some people I knew. But one of them, my Auntie Faye, rip her though. But yeah.
That's some real shit, bro. Thanks for sharing.
Oh yeah, thanks. But yeah, no problem. But yeah, a lot of, it just show you who do fuck with you and who don't, and how to just approach life after that. Like, I'm not saying I'm like fuck everybody or nothing, but it definitely give you a new outlook on life.
Like what?
Just like, I'm letting these people into my personal life and like hanging out with them and having them come over my house and doing all that. These people ain't your friends for real. But it's good that, stuff show you that before something serious happen. So.
Like you give somebody some bread or like.
Or not even that, just like, some people, jealousy is a killer. Some people try to kill you. And it'd be like, it was people that didn't like me that could have killed me easily because I trusted them so much. Like, so it's just like, some people get jealous like that, and those things do end up happening sometimes, especially with family members.
Your family?
Yeah, like I said, fuck my cousin.
Kill you?
I mean, that happens, bro. It happens sometimes. In some situations.
You keep saying that. If you don't mind mentioning, like, what happened to your cousin? If you don't mind.
Maybe later.
Later. Okay.
Yeah, but fuck him though. He did some crazy shit.
Some unspeakable shit.
Yeah, unspeakable shit. Some despicable shit. Some low down, dirty snake shit. Foul. Like I don't even see like I don't know if he even really like anybody but himself. He might be on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit or something. There's something wrong with that nigga. But yeah, and it's crazy. Cause I mean, just leading back to that, this is my mom's sister's kid. You feel me? So first cousin.
That's not the same auntie that.
No.
Okay.
No, that was my great aunt, my older aunt. But this my mom's sister kid, so it's like we grew up sleepovers. We grew up like siblings. And shit, he ain't think of me how I thought of him. But yeah, so that's, yeah. But it's just crazy to think that somebody that been around you that long, that you spent that much time with, could just sit in your face and act like they your brother, basically, and they not. Like, it's cool to not like somebody, you feel me? But don't, you sitting here spending years and years and years of acting like you like me, you feel me? Like, hanging out with me all the time, come to my house, sleepovers. Like, you feel me? This somebody we used to have sleepovers, stay up all night, play Halo all night when we kids. Like, on Xbox. Like, when we, 8 years old. So it's just crazy to think somebody that close could do that type of shit, but that definitely showed me like, damn, like shit, anybody could do some shit to you.
Man, that's real shit, bro.
Oh.
That's real shit, and I was just talking to a friend of mine, like, her own father did some shit to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That should be crazy. It be people like that. Like, my mom done did some foul shit too. Like, it's bro, that should be crazy. That's a part of becoming an adult though. Like, just because somebody your family, your parent, shit, that don't mean they for you. Everybody got their own agendas. Like, it don't matter who they are. But like I said, that don't mean you gotta say fuck everybody though. But it's just like it definitely make you like pay attention to signs that maybe you was ignoring, and like, cause it do be signs that you ignore, cause you be like, oh, that's my cousin. He ain't meaning like that. Nah, they meant it like that. So now it's like a person probably couldn't even get to that point to where I could get like hurt like that, cause I pay attention to the signs.
What are some of those signs?
Like, it'd just be like little shit, like, just like, I don't know, maybe they'll do like some weird shit. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, they'll be hanging out with their friends or something, and you'll be like, oh, I'm outside too, I'm around that area. Can I pull up? No, it ain't that type of vibe or whatever. Like, they don't like you like that then. If somebody like you, they gonna be wanting to hang out. You feel me? I'm not saying like if they busy or something, but it's just like, oh, if y'all at Top Golf and your cousin can't pull up, you feel me? They don't like you like that, which is cool.
And you would need to ask if he could slide.
Yeah, like I mean, if me personally, I'm at Top Golf with my friends or hanging out or doing whatever, and my cousin hit me like, "Yo, let me pull up." Bet, come on, pull up. Unless I don't like them, you feel me? So it's just like, okay, that's just a little sign that you might have ignored. Cause I mean, I peeped that, but I was just like, I don't know, maybe they feel embarrassed by me or whatever, or maybe you feel me. But that's just another sign they don't like you.
And then you start making excuses for yourself of why they didn't invite you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's just they just don't like you. You feel me? And then they eventually, if you keep ignoring them signs, they gonna show you that they don't like you, and that's what happened. So, yeah, cause it be little shit. Like my other cousin had lived with me in LA, and we had agreed to split the rent, and then they had got there, and this a cousin that's on the side with my cousin. Now I'm saying fuck my cousin. He had told me he wasn't trying to pay half the rent. You feel me? After he agreed to doing it, and I was just like, yo, bro, if you don't got it, like you feel like you could give it to me when you got it, when you get it, like just go work and get it. Cause he was doing Uber and shit too. So I'm like, just go out. You know, I feel you. Like if it take like an extra week or whatever, just give it to me when you got it. And he was like, nah, I got it, but I don't want to give it to you. And this my little cousin. Bro, I had to leave the house. Like I was pissed. Like I was ready to kill that nigga. Like.
What you mean?
Not like.
No, I'm
really,
saying I'm getting at you. Like, what you mean you got it, but you ain't gonna give it to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. When I said kill him, I ain't really kill him. I mean like fight him, like but hurt him. But I'm like, yeah. I was like, wait, cause I'm like, that. I was like, what the fuck? Like you got it, but you don't want to give it to me. And that's just another sign that nigga didn't like me either. But I'm just thinking he just being ignorant cause he younger. Cause he was trying to say like, oh, I miscalculated. This is my first time not living with my parents. I didn't know how much stuff was gonna be. But you just told me you got it, but you don't want to give it to me. Like it's a difference versus not having it versus you saying you got it and don't want to give it to me. That's totally different. So, at the time, after I calmed down, I just took it as like, okay, he younger, he don't really know shit. But no, that nigga just didn't like me. Cause I found out he texted the cousin. I'm saying fuck him. He texted him like, oh, I got your back type shit. So it's like, you know, fuck both of them. But yeah, but they'll show you they don't like you. Like that's what I'm saying. That's one of the signs. He was like, oh, I got it, but I don't want to give it to you. And then you start making excuses like, oh no, it can't be he don't like me. It's just he ignorant, cause he younger. Nah, that nigga just didn't like me because he wouldn't have did that shit to the other cousin. So.
I heard this quote, if you let niggas slip and slide, they gonna skate.
Type shit. And it's just like, you know, they knew I was the nice one. You feel me? Like, so they felt like they could get over with that type of shit because they like, oh, Adam, he nice or whatever. Like, because mind you, I ain't never fought one of my cousins. I ain't never had no argument with none of them. Like, I be real chill with them. If they got problems with people, I got problems with them too. Shit, fuck them people too. Like, so it's just like, that's the type of person that I am. And it's just like, so they felt like they could just get over on that, I guess.
Man, and one thing it'll do is like, you feel me? Boom, past 8 months. I saw your reel. It was like, this is, you would say, the peak so far. Mm-hmm. You know, this is the most successful independently you've been with your music. Uh-huh. Do you ever see some of these people try to step back into your life or try to tap back in, or how do you kind of handle that and approach that?
I'm trying to think. Has anybody ever tried? I mean, like it's been people that's hit me up like on some like, yeah, like I don't really do too much about it though. Like, you know, I might say thanks. Like, you feel me? It's not like I said, it's not like I'm like fuck everybody. Besides my cousin, he did some foul shit. Unless you did like some super foul shit, it's not like I'm like fuck you. you gotta know how to play the game too. It's just like, you know, it's a business at the end of the day. It's a music business. You can't really take shit personal in business. It's just you also gotta know these people. A lot of these people you might find some friends in it, but it's a business. So if you're not hot no more, they not finna fuck with you. It's just a business. That's just what it is. You gotta take your emotions out of it. You can't get mad when people don't fuck with you no more. It's just you gotta take it for what it is, and that's what it is.
And the crazy part is, once you realize that, you start getting better at it.
Yeah, and you start doing
winning.
And you start doing better, because it's like you can't. They try to come back and you like fuck them. They might have been bringing you some millions of dollars. Like, you feel me? Like, you got to just play the game. So it's like, yeah, unless somebody did some foul shit to me, I don't got no problems with nobody.
Is forgiveness up on the table?
For my cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. No, that shit over with. I already talked to his dad about that shit. That shit over with. Yeah. He was like, I feel you. That was some foul shit.
His own father?
Mm-hmm. His dad said he did that shit because he was jealous of me. Foul. Niggas be foul. But yeah, so for him, hell no. He dead to me, shit. That's what it feel like. Shit, it feel like he died for real. That shit even be making me sad sometimes, because I'm like, damn. But he ain't never liked me the whole time anyway. But yeah, it feel like he died.
What part hurts more? How successful y'all could have been together if he didn't do that? Or the fact that he actually did what he did?
I mean, shit, just the fact he did what he did. Because it just... But that too, though, because it just be like, damn, you thinking about including these people in what you got going on. Because he do like videos and film and shit. So you be like, okay, when I'm going up more, we could do this. Like, it could be like everybody could be doing good off this shit. Like, they could be doing the videos. You could be getting budgets for the videos. They could be getting paid. You start including people in these plans. And you might not even be telling these people that you thinking like this. And it's just like, damn, I was thinking about this shit myself, and this is what this nigga was doing behind my back while I'm thinking about including him in all this shit. So it's like people X themselves out. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I was reading this book about we don't truly heal till we forgive, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think you've moved on from that? Do you think you can move on from that without forgiveness, or do you think eventually you will have to move on from that?
No, I ain't never gonna forgive him, but shit, I move. Like I said, he feel like he died to me. Like, he might as well died. Like, shit, you just move on from it by.
If he died, you wouldn't care.
Shit, I don't know. I'm not gonna say all that, because I mean, you don't know till somebody die.
Yeah.
But like, I might be a little sad, but then it's like, you gonna be sad about the fucked up shit they did. Like, cause yeah, shit, I feel like he died now, and that shit made me sad, cause it's just like, damn, that's fucked up. Cause mind you, I'm only cool with like 4 people, for real, and that was one of them. So I was just trying to.
No, you good.
But yeah. Yeah, I was only cool with like 3-4 people, for real.
Did you ever get closure on that shit? Like, why that person did that, or was it just like you don't even know?
Nah, he tried to reach out to me, but that nigga is a liar, a fraud. He ain't finna say shit but some lies. I heard what he said through his family.
The truth.
Cause I mean, why he said and shit, but that shit a lie. He be lying about the whole damn situation. But I just know his dad said he said. Cause he reached out to me trying to talk to me. I said, fuck you, I ain't finna talk to you, bitch ass nigga. But it is what it is. I just, live my life, focus on my career, my family. And, it's just crazy. But I mean, in life, you're going to deal with that type of shit. Like, it's going to be people you think your friends ain't your friends. Because everybody don't got pure intentions when it comes to being friends with people.
No, that's facts. And before we wrap up, though, I definitely want to get more on the music tip. Like, as far as music is concerned, it's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people who think that like they gotta have the fancy equipment, the fancy engineer, you know, the beats from Pure Born, like all the bells and whistles for them to even get started, right? And then one of your reels, bro, you was really spinning some gems, speaking on how you making music, low budget, it's going up. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you speak on like just how delusional people are as far as thinking like what they need to actually get started?
Yeah, if you yeah, that's a good question because like if you wait to get all the shit you feel like you need to get before you start, you ain't never gonna start. Like a way to even get to that type of stuff is starting, because you got to build your way up sometimes. Like, you know, I'm not saying you not gonna get to the point where you got fancy equipment and all that stuff, but you got to start somewhere. And then that's even good with music because it shows progression. Like people might listen to your old music and they be like, oh, now this, he upped the quality. Like even with music videos, all type of stuff. It's just, you got to progress. Like you might make some millions off a song you made off your phone, and now you could go get all the fancy stuff, equipment. You might sign a deal, or you might just run into some money off of that. But you ain't never gonna get to that point if you don't ever start. Cause I mean, let's be honest, what job's gonna pay you enough to even get all that equipment? It's not many. Like you gotta start off what you could start off and just keep building. And like I said, it's songs that got 1 billion streams. I keep forgetting the name of the song, but it was this one song. I seen a video about it. It has 1 billion streams on Spotify.
What?
Off of recording on BandLab on their phone. Because it went viral on TikTok. So 1 million streams is $4,000. So what's 1 billion? How many? It's
1,000 million.
So it's 1,000 times 4,000. 4 million. So they made 4 million off of a song they recorded on their phone on BandLab, off one song. And if they was on some like, oh, I gotta wait till I get this equipment, they would have never made that song. And me personally, I got songs that went up way more off songs songs I record off my phone or recording myself and mix myself that went up way more than songs I spent. It's songs I went to the studio, fancy studio, radio quality. You know that stuff is expensive. It was a song I spent $1,300 on.
It be like that.
To like recording, mixing, mastering it. That song ain't do nothing. It's songs I recorded myself, mixing myself. At first I thought it was bad quality. Them songs went up. So it's just like, one of them was probably at 13. I recorded and mixed that myself. That's what really showed me, because up until that point, I feel like I never had a song that I recorded and mixed myself that did well. So after that, I was like, oh, okay. I could just run with this until I got the resources to, you know, up the quality. But yeah, you just got to start somewhere. Especially with now technology, half the time you can't even tell the difference.
With AI and shit?
AI, or just if you got a good engineer, or if you learn how to engineer yourself, you can't even tell you record off the phone. Like there's a lot of famous people that record off their phone. So, because you might be in your head thinking like, oh, I need better equipment. And then you find out it's people that won Grammys off shit off their phone. Like Steve Lacy won a Grammy off a beat he made off his phone.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And they put his phone in the museum, the phone he made the beat off of. So it's people winning Grammys off their phone, and you sitting here thinking, oh, I can't do this off my phone. I gotta wait till I get better equipment. Like, nah, the most important thing is just putting stuff out there, putting yourself out there. That's the number one step.
That remind me of an interview Tyler the Creator did. You may have seen that clip where he was literally talking about you gotta put yourself out there because it's like you never know who's watching.
Yeah, you don't never know. Like even at the beginning, when famous people started reaching out to me, I didn't even know these type of people would even hear my shit. Cause like the first time I heard about like some famous person knowing me was like, well, I didn't know who Young Lean was when he reached out to me. I had to ask my cousin, who I'm saying fuck my cousin. He knew more about music, like that type of music, than I did. These people hit me up, and I didn't know who they was, and I just so happened to be around him and asked him, and he was a fan of his music. So my cousin knew him. So I was like, okay. But the first person that I actually knew that I like reached out to me, like it was like 2015, like ASAP Rocky knew about me. I'm like, how the fuck do ASAP Rocky know about me?
Wow.
Like, and they was playing me on OVO radio, like ASAP Blue. Shout out ASAP Blue. He played me on OVO radio in 2015. I'm like, bro, how do these people know about me? These people who music videos I used to watch when I was in high school, like, you know, I had the Jeremy Scotts and people like, oh, them the ASAP Rocky shoes. I'm like, damn, I ain't know these people knew about me. And it's like when I'm first starting, like before I even got a big fan base, or like, not even saying I got a good size fan base now, but like this when like I'm first starting, like, so it's like these type of people, they find you early, like, so it's people watching you now you don't even know about, so. And you can't even, like, people watching you and people reaching out to you don't matter if you're not doing nothing. Like cosigns and all that stuff don't matter if you're not doing nothing. Like, yeah.
What you mean?
Like a cosign could be good, but it's not gonna matter if you're not doing it. Like if you say you get a cosign and then you don't drop no music, or you don't keep progressing your career, it don't matter.
Cosign, you be like, oh, Drake be like, oh, keep doing what you're doing, or like that.
Or even if they post you, like if you don't capitalize on it and make content about it and start dropping more music and try to elevate your own solo career, like none of that shit matter. Like Drake could post you and then you don't do nothing. It won't matter. Nobody's gonna care about it in a few days. With the internet, like say somebody, like say if Drake posts me today, if I don't post shit about it, make content about it, drop more music, in 3 days it's gonna be some other shit people talking about. Like ain't nobody gonna care no more. And that's where a lot of people, they kind of fuck up. They think like you need these cosigns so much. Like you need yourself. Like you need to put yourself out there. That's what you gotta do. You gotta build your own fan base. And I used to think that same way. This me, like when I'm younger, I'm thinking like these type of things could blow you up too. Nah, like you really blow yourself up. Like even people you see that get cosigns that blow up is because they put in the work and kept doing new shit. Like they kept doing stuff to like compound on those type of cosigns. So, cause think about it, these people got friends they post all the time that people don't care about if they not doing nothing. So you really, step number one is just focusing on yourself and putting out your own content and being consistent with your own stuff and building your own fan base.
Bro, that's some real legendary gems.
I mean, that's just me just being around and doing shit and seeing what works for me like that. Once I really just started really focusing on myself, that's when I saw like a change in my career. Like versus me focusing on like, oh, I need to get a song with this person. Oh, I need to get this person on a feature. Like once I started saying fuck that and just started focusing on myself and like, nah, I'm finna build my own fan base. I'm finna make people just care about me for me. That's when I started seeing a difference in my career.
Yeah. And it's so interesting how that applies to every facet of life.
Yeah, that's everything in life. Like you gotta do for you. Like, cause think about it, you want to be like, I mean, I keep saying Drake because I'm like, he like one of the biggest artists. Drake, Kendrick Lamar, whoever you want to say. Like, you want to be somebody posted by these people, or do you want people to look at you like how they look at these people? Like, you don't want to be like just the person who they care about just because you got a song with these people. Because then they just going to be like, oh, drop another song with Drake, drop another song with Kendrick. Or like, you want to be the person that they care about like how they care about them people. Like, you want to be the person where they like, oh, they need you on a song.
To carry.
Yeah, like, you don't need them, they need you. Like, that, you want to be the person they need. And you only get to that point by caring about yourself. And making your own stuff and creating your own fan base. Cause I mean, shit, you don't even gotta be the biggest artist. Like, it's a lot of like, I don't want to say smaller artists, but like like super big artists that live great lives because they got a cult fan base. Like, I'm trying to think, like Larry June, like Currency, like them type of people. They live great lives because they have their own solid, dedicated fan base. So it ain't even about being the most famous artist with the most hits. It's just like you building your own community. And that's what a lot of people forget too. You don't even got to be the biggest artist to live a great life. You could make millions of dollars, and a lot of people don't even got to know you. So it's just like you really just got to focus on yourself, do what make you happy, make your music, be your own main character. That's really all it is for real.
Man, that's facts, bro. And it's like, as far as like just the quantity thing, coming back to that, what have you learned from dropping a song every week?
Yeah, I did that for a year, but I'm about to start again this month. I'm dropping a tape, ADHD Rant. It's a volume 1. I'm dropping that on February 21st. And then after that, I'm gonna start dropping every week again. But I dropped every week for a year. I think it was 2022 to 2023, I think. I dropped every week for over a year.
Bro, and what did you learn from that, bro?
Well, I stopped doing it because the songs weren't doing as good as I liked them to do. Mm-hmm. But then when I took a step back and really calculated like the growth, it's all about compounding. You feel me? Because it's like if you got 3,000 songs out and they all making $10 a month, like what that's 30,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
So you only got to have a song making $10 a month if you put out 3,000 of them. If they all making $10 a month, so it ain't even about songs going platinum. It's like quantity. You can make a good living off of that. So once I calculated, I'm like, oh, I went from making this much money to that much money just off dropping every week. I was just like, oh, okay, if I do this again and I go up that same percent again, shit, I'm gonna be turned. So it's just like, that's what I learned from that. So I'm finna start doing it again. But it's just like, yeah. It's a lot of people that say that type of stuff though, cause yeah, I mean, and you put out that many songs, and one of them gonna go up. Like, you know, that's just percentages. Like, you're not finna miss 3,000 times. I mean, you could, but I mean, you more likely to hit one if you put out 3,000 songs or however many songs.
That's facts, bro. What did you learn from like skill wise? Because when you do that, like you improve a lot. I assume make a song a week. Like fuck.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like right now, I probably record. I make at least one song a day. Some days I make like 3, 4, 5 songs a day. So I make at least one song a day. That's like my average, at least one song a day. You
mean you make the whole thing? So you write the whole song?
Well, it's so easy now. I just be freestyling now, and it's still good songs. And but yeah, you get way better. I don't remember the last time I felt like I had writer's block. Like your music gets better. It gets noticeably better too, because it's like anything. If you're doing it every day, you're gonna get better at it. So it's just like you might even. I thought I was good before. Now, like it's just like I'm way better now. Like even the stuff I haven't put out yet. That's what get the hardest part about that.
The hardest part about what?
About recording so much is if you record so much, you get to a point where like you don't even want to drop the shit you recorded last month, because like a month ago, even versus a month ago, you way better now. So it's like, do I even want to drop this stuff anymore? Because my new stuff even so much better than stuff that's not even out yet. So that's the thing where, that's why I'm gonna just start dropping. Because once I make it, I'm gonna just start dropping, or it ain't gonna come out. Because I just keep getting better. And you know, you always want to put out your best product. You feel me? So if you feel like something not as good as how you are now, it's just gonna end up not coming out, even though that might be something people like. Cause that's the thing too. Like people might like shit you don't like. Some of my songs that went up the most are songs I didn't even like. So you never know what people gonna like for real until you put it out there. So that's another reason to put stuff out.
Bro, that's the realest shit, bro.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Cause yeah, there's a lot of songs I didn't like that went up. And then there's songs I love that didn't do nothing. But it ain't all about that either. It's just about making stuff you like. Like, you know, I feel the best when I, like, make a song that I like. That was another thing about having a job. Like, I wasn't making no music. I wasn't happy. Like, when I make music, I'm happy. That's what showed me I really love doing music, too. Because you're not going to succeed in music if you don't love doing it. Like, if you only in it for money, it might work out for you, but most of the time it's not, because music, you don't make money right away, like most of the time. So there's going to be times where you don't make money and you got to still do it if you love doing it. That's why most people quit, because they're not really in it for real. They don't really love it. And there's a difference between taking a break and quitting. Like, you might take a break, but a lot of people just stop doing it forever because that ain't what they was meant to do, I guess. Because, yeah, like I said, even when I first started it, I was playing baseball. I was just doing music for fun. I was just doing it because I liked doing it. I wasn't even doing it for a career. So I just always liked doing it.
But we stray from it, and then sometimes you have to walk away from something to realize how important it was for your life.
Yeah, and that's what happened when I had that job. I didn't put out music for a year. I didn't record for like a year. And that was the first time I didn't record for that long since I started making music. And I was just like, damn, I'm not happy. And then I started making music again. But yeah.
Man, that's some real shit. And then it's like you forge a new identity of yourself too, because then you realize, like, I made a promise to myself and I kept it. Like, I was gonna make a song a week. You know, maybe you said for a year or not, but you stuck that shit through. And you know, throughout a year, a lot of shit could happen, man. People could die. People could break up. You could lose something. You could lose your house. You lose your job. Like, so much can happen in a year. But to be consistent for a year in anything, people say, there's a quote. It's people often overestimate what they can accomplish in a year, but they underestimate what they accomplish in 10 years. But I think that's wrong. I feel like people overestimate what they can accomplish in like a month, but they underestimate what they can accomplish in a year. You could even bring it sooner. Like,
shit, I mean, with the internet now, you could turn up in 3 days. Like, with the way shit goes sometimes, especially TikTok and Instagram Reels and shit. Like, it's a new artist blowing up every day. Like, you could change your life in a week now with the internet. So,
and those like big corporate people hate that. Like, a lot of those like, the gatekeepers,
yeah,
they hate that.
They be trying to catch these people before they blow up and get them to sign fucked up deals. But yeah, like, but even though your life might change in a week, it's because you put in the work over the years to get to that point. So, I mean, is it really in a week if you're really looking at it? But the point is, you could be where you at today, and then you could 1,000x where you at in a month with the internet now. So, because I mean, in the last 6 months, I've done over like double my fan base.
It's insane.
After being at the same point where I felt like was the same point of my career for like 4 years. So, and at that point, I'm thinking like, damn, how I get past this point of my career? Like, how do I start seeing growth again? And then shit, I mean, it happened now, but I had to figure it out. And most of the time, it just be shit you not doing. And then once you start doing it, you like, damn, it was that easy. So, you know, everything ain't the same for everybody, but it's just you got to figure out what you need to do. And once you do it, most of the time it just be something so simple that you could have been doing. Like, as simple as just posting more and just putting yourself out there more, going outside, doing skits, doing whatever, like doing free shows. It's just like this stuff I could have been doing, but so I'm doing it now. So
hell yeah, man. And a lot of times people will be like, they not willing to do that because it takes sacrifice.
yeah, I mean, I was scared to start doing that at first because I'm like, I'm pulling up to high school, so I'm like, people gonna be looking at me. I'm like, it could either go good or it could go bad. You feel me? Like, especially I'm pulling up to a high school R. Kelly went to. So they like, it could be some weird stuff. Like, people could think I'm being weird. Like, you know, people was trolling and saying I was weird and stuff until they saw how it went. And it's like 400 kids singing the song lyrics, knowing the song, hype. And I started getting booked for shows after that.
Wow.
And it's just like, yeah, it'd be scary at first because you don't know how it's going to go. And then, but you're not going to see how it's going to go if you don't do it. So I just did it, went good. And you just got to be doing, you got to do stuff like that. But yeah, some people don't be wanting to do that. They feel like they too good for that. Because at this point, I already been on world tours and all that. So like somebody that had the type of career I had before I did that, they could have been like, oh, I'm too good for this. I'm not finna do that. But you gotta, you ain't never really can't be too good for certain stuff. Like, you gotta still do stuff.
That's some real shit. A lot of people be scared of being called like a meme rapper. Or people be scared of like motherfuckers who used to know they're gonna be like, he acting goofy or like.
Yeah, they always gonna say that. And then people say that because they too insecure and they not secure enough in themselves to do stuff they want to do. So they try to talk about you for doing something that they too scared to do. Because they could do the same thing too. They just too scared to do it. Like, it ain't even necessarily like you doing something special. It's just like you doing stuff people too scared to do themselves. Like, to be honest, bro, anybody could do music and do the same stuff and put themselves out there and do the same stuff I'm doing. Like, a lot of people just too scared to do it. And then, like, they say the meme rap stuff, like, do y'all not remember, like, Ludacris's videos? They used to be funny. Missy Elliott, like, you gotta have, like, a character. Like, it's more like, people be too scared to show their personality because they be trying to be too cool. Like, it's just like.
Is that just a Chicago thing?
Nah, I think it's just an everywhere thing. Like, because if you look at Ludacris, look at his career. I'm pretty sure he's one of the highest selling artists of all time. He got a bunch of hits. All his videos was funny. He had the big arms, the move, get out the way shit. He had some crazy videos. And like, if you do that now, they gonna be like, oh, that's a meme. It's too, like, nah, it's just, people gonna talk about it and it's a good video. Like, what you mean? Like, people be trying to be too serious. Like, why everybody wanna be so tough? Like, what's up with that? It ain't no fun being tough. Why would you not wanna have fun? Like, who don't wanna have fun? All that tough stuff played out.
Why do you think people are like that?
I don't know, because they too scared to like show their real personality. I mean, I used to be like that too. It's just like they immature. Like, I was immature when I was like that.
Isn't it interesting? The more mature you get, right? Expressing yourself, not giving a fuck. People in the comments call you immature, like, you grown as hell doing this, or you too old to be doing that, or like you're just a grown man. Niggas love saying that.
Yeah, they love. They love saying that. But yeah, they love saying that. And it's just like, just because you get older don't mean you can't have fun. Like, you could be 60 doing this. Like, stuff don't got a time period. Because, like, that's like saying you supposed to stop living life just because you still alive. Like, it don't matter what age you are. You still alive. You can still live your life. Like, and if you look at it, most artists, the biggest artists right now, late 30s, early 40s. Like, people don't even get into their primes most of the time till they in their 40s. Like, how old Kendrick? He gotta be 35. I know Future like 41. Like, these like the biggest artists right now. and they like late 30s, early 40s. Some of them mid 40s. So it's just like that thought process. It's just because that's how people feel about themselves. They might feel like, oh, I'm too old about themselves, and they project it onto other people. But you ain't never too old to do stuff. Like, you can change your life when you're 35. There's a lot of people that ain't start going up till they was 30-something. Like, who, Danny Brown? When I was in high school, or we the same age, so when we was in high school, I first started finding out about Danny Brown. He was like 34 or something when I first started finding out about him. So there's a lot of people that don't really start their careers or get to the point where they want to be at till they 30, 40. Like, this shit don't happen overnight for a lot of people. Like, some people blow up earlier, some people don't.
Yeah, nah, and the craziest part about it all is none of it really matters, because when you blow up, that's when you're supposed to blow up.
Yeah, everything happens at different times for different people. And me personally, I'm happy it's happening when I'm older and I'm more mature, because I would have been doing dumb shit if I would have blown up when I was like 17 or 16. Like, my career probably would have been over. Like, you know, I feel like now, once I get to the point I want to be at and I'm blowing up and all this stuff, like, I'll be able to sustain my career more because I'm smarter now. I'm more mature. Like, it's not like I got a manager gonna fuck me over. Or like, it's just like I'm more knowledgeable about certain stuff. So it's like, this is like a good time for me to start having more success in my career versus like earlier. Because back then, I used to be like, damn, I've been doing this a long time. Like, it'll be like fans blowing up. Like, and I just keep seeing all these people that I know I'm talking to blowing up, and I'm not blowing up. I'm like, damn, like, when is it gonna be my time to see some success? And just looking back at it, I'd rather it be now, because hell no, I was too immature back then. Yeah. Because back then, I would definitely blew all my money. I would have been doing stupid stuff.
Like what?
Shit, I would have spent if I would have made some millions back then, that shit would have been gone. That shit for sure would have been gone. I had no money management skills. That shit would have been gone. I'd rather it be now, because I come into some millions now, I know what to do with it now, so.
What do you think taught you that? Was it like just age, having a kid? Like, what do you think?
Age, having a kid, having made some decent money, and saw how shit could go if you don't manage it the right way. But I'd rather it be on the hundreds of thousands scale versus the millions scale. Because if I would have fucked off some millions, I would have been like, damn, that was dumb. But it's like, to be honest, the easiest way to learn how to manage money is you got to make money and fuck it up sometimes, and then you learn. Like, because you're not going to listen to nobody, especially when you're making money so quick. Like, somebody might tell you, oh, you need to be smarter with your money. You're not going to listen until you go through some shit yourself, till you see the money not coming as quick no more. And then you like, damn, I should have did something else with that money I just blew. I could have did this. I could have did that. And then you build yourself back up to where you start making some money again, and you like, now you know what to do with it. So that's the best way to learn, for real. Or if your parents were smart enough to just teach you more about shit when you were younger. But I feel like even at that point, some people still don't listen.
Did your mom teach you that, or your dad?
Hell no. Like, my dad knew about shit, but he didn't really teach me hands-on about shit, for real. And my mom ain't had no money management skills about none of that shit, so no.
So now, do you find yourself teaching them?
My dad already know stuff. That's like his background is like that type of stuff. Like, he was a stockbroker and did all that type, so he know about that type of stuff. But my mom, nah. You can't really talk to people about money.
Why not?
I mean, you can, like, it's supposed to be talked about. You feel me? Like, that's what a lot of why in the black community, people don't know shit because people don't talk about it because they feel like they can't talk to people about it. But it's just like, I saw when I did talk to people like about certain people about shit, it didn't give the effect I wanted to give. It wasn't like, they didn't take it as like, oh, I'm trying to give them information. They took it as like, oh, I'm jealous of this person now because my life not going how I want it to go. So it's just like, yeah, you do want to try to give some people information, but then it's like, some people it's just like, you see it don't work with them. They just get jealous. So you can't really talk to certain people about it no more. So, cause shit, my mom said some crazy shit to me when I wasn't making money for a second. She was like, when you was making all that money, you didn't give me none. And that, I was like, what? Like, I'm trying to take care of myself and I'm investing in my career. Like, it's like, somebody might think that's another thing. Just cause you got a decent apartment or people know your music, they might think you making money and they get jealous. They might not even know for real how much you making and they still jealous. Like, cause in music, when you're an independent artist, you gotta fund everything yourself. So even if you making money on paper, a lot of that money getting reinvested into your career. Like, I bought that little Uzi feature. I was spending money on music stuff too. So it's like, yeah, you might think I got money to give you. I don't got no money to give you. My money is paying my bills and reinvesting into my career. And I got my own family. Like, I got shit I gotta pay for. And then you see shit when I don't got no money and don't nobody help me. Shit. When I went through them times, I ain't had no money. I ain't had no place to stay at. I couldn't stay with my mom. I couldn't stay with my dad. I couldn't live with nobody. So it's like, shit, I know I don't got nobody if I don't make this shit work myself. So I don't got no money to give nobody. I got to reinvest into my shit, make sure I don't ever get to a point where I need people. And then once I get to that point, I can start helping people. But I ain't finna be giving out stuff to people I can't even depend on if I need some help. So, and I also have a kid now, so that shit out the door anyway, because my kid, like, comes first before anything. So, before I give somebody to somebody, that shit going to my kid. So, and going to my career to make sure my kid has a great life. So, that's my main priority. So
having a kid completely changed your priorities?
Oh, yeah, because I used to be that person that's like, oh, I'm going to buy my mom a house. I'm going to do all this. Like, you see when you need people, they can't even be there for you. So all that shit gone anyway. And now I got a kid, like you said. So now it's like, I'm trying to make sure where my kid don't never got to go through the shit I went through. Don't never got a need for money. Don't never got to go through not having a place to live like how I did. Like, none of that. Like, I want to make it so my kid don't gotta work jobs he don't want to make money. Like, I want him to be able to do whatever he want to do with his life just because he set up. I'm trying to create generational wealth for my kid, like, and that's what I'm focused on. So, and then at the beginning stages of business, you got to put most of your money back in anyway, just to get to. That's another thing I had to learn, like. Cause you gotta to keep leveling up, you gotta keep reinvesting. Like, you gotta spend your money back into your business essentially. Like, cause that's what all labels do. They just put money into you. So if you making money, you gotta start putting it. Like, it ain't really the time to flex and spend your money and get nice shit at first. Like, it's time to you start generating money. It's time to keep reinvesting so you can keep leveling up. And then eventually you'll get to the point where you could, buy this jewelry, buy these cars, get this shit you like doing. But at first you gotta keep reinvesting so you keep it going. And I had to learn that too. Because when I first started making money, I wasn't putting as much money into my career as I could. Because if I would have did that, I would have never got to that point of having to do Uber and all that. So. Cause like, yeah, you could do shit for free too, but money helps too. Like, so this time around when I started making more and more money, it's gonna be Like that's like what Nipsey Hussle say. They say all money in or whatever. That's what that means. Like it just means you gotta keep reinvesting in yourself.
And it breaks my heart that the people closest to you don't understand that the more I invest in myself, the more I'm going to be even able to help you the most that I can.
Yeah.
Because the same way that when you first get some money, you want to spend it on a nice car, Nobu dinner restaurants with that baddie, traveling, that hit home. You feel me? But that's real shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you trying to act like you somebody, right?
Yeah.
Because like girls see the followers, they be like, okay, follow that up with the bag. You feel me? But that's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
But then it's like the same way some dudes will spend money on that, other dudes will blow it off just giving it straight to their family off rip.
Yeah.
But that's still money you should have fucking invested.
Yeah, and the people don't understand that, especially people that ain't never ran a business before or just only had jobs. Like, they take it as you being selfish, but like, it's just like you gotta have fun too. So, you know, it's shit you gotta do, but it's just like, you gotta get to a point. Like, you get to a point where you could do that shit, and just at first, it ain't that point yet. Because you don't want to start giving away that money when it's just like, it's hurting you to do it because you like, damn, how am I make that back? Like, you want to do that when you get to the point where the money just coming in because you just got your shit set up so right where it don't even matter. Like, and then that's when you do that. So, and then shit, people cut themselves off before it even gets to that point because you be, damn, I couldn't even have a place to stay when I got fucked up real quick. Why would I buy you a house? Why would I do some shit for you? And it's just like, you know, it's nothing against you, but it's just like, it make you be like, now I really got to make sure I put all this shit into me because I know I can't, like, depend on nobody else.
You no longer a priority.
Yeah, like, that's what really turned me up too, for real, because, like, I feel like in the back of my head, I felt like I had people I could depend on. Like, if something did go wrong, I felt like, okay, I'm not going to be on the streets. Like, I feel like I got somebody I could still go back to if I needed to. But then, like, I went through them situations, and it showed me, like, I really ain't got nobody to depend on but myself. So that shit really made me turn up and just go even crazier. Yeah. So you need that sometimes too. It's a good and a bad thing.
That's deep. Sometimes that safety net be keeping you complacent.
Yeah, it do. Cause like even though I wasn't using the safety net, I felt like I had one, and then I saw I didn't have one, and then I was like, okay, I really got to go crazy now. Cause it'd be like, oh no, they ain't gonna let me be out here like this. They ain't gonna let me have no place to go and just be out here. Yeah, they ain't gonna like, nah, they ain't gonna treat me like that.
They see my motion.
Yeah, they'll do that.
That shit hurt, man. And the last thing I want to talk about though is like, and then speaking of like, that's a big issue in our community too. A lot of things we also need to do better in our community, bro, is like we need to support with our money, bro. We be wanting free shit so much.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, I used to do that back in the day, but I'm at a point now, bro. I'll be like, my homie be throwing an event, or my homie will have something, a get together, a workshop, and then like the price will be something, $80, $50, whatever.
Yeah, spend that money.
He my homeboy, he definitely will let me in on some GP, but bro, I'll pay that shit. Sometimes I'll be so busy I can't even show up, but I'll still pay that GA.
Yeah.
Or I'll still pay that, because it's not about that I could use my leverage of knowing him to get in. It's not about that, it's about supporting it.
Yeah, it's about supporting.
And then speaking on that, I saw you did a post, or it was a comment. Niggas was talking about like, why it's a bunch of white people at your show, or people was talking shit about your audience. Like, it was funny, like KKK rally. Listen, I'm all for hate if it's funny. That was kind of funny.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
That was funny.
He delivered it with some funny, so I like that better. But
no, I'm good with all engagement. I don't care what they say.
Bro,
I don't care.
But your reply to that was really, it was like, niggas could buy tickets too.
Yeah, shit, they could. Like, it ain't my fault. Shit. It ain't like I said, no black people allowed. Shit. That's just who showed up. Shit. I'm like, y'all could buy tickets. You feel me? The tickets was only $10. Y'all spend $10 on everything. Like, it was people DMing me like, bro, can you lower the ticket? I'm like, bro, it's $10, gang.
Are you
like,
serious?
Yeah, I'm like, it's $10. Like, you could spend $10. Like, it's literally $10. Like, come on now, some other artists come in town that's bigger than me. You gonna spend that 100? You gonna spend 150? Like you can spend $10. I ain't lowering it. Like you should feel ashamed doing that, cause like, come on, $10. You get $10. So, but I appreciate anybody who come. It don't matter who they are. I appreciate them, cause yeah, they came. So, and it was fun, and they knew the lyrics.
How did that feel, bro? I saw you almost tear up.
Oh yeah, oh that video, yeah.
I did my research.
Yeah, that video, yeah. Yeah, nah, it'd be crazy. Especially when you come from like, you know, thinking you gonna quit music and not knowing if you gonna keep doing this, people doubting you, people turning on you, and then you build yourself up back to a point where you feel like you starting to see progress. And that's some progress too, cause it was one point where people like really only knew my older songs sometimes when I did shows, and now it's like people. Some of the times they know the song lyrics. The song came out the day before.
What?
And I'm like, that's crazy. Like I understand I promote a lot and I post a lot, but I'd be like, the song just came out, and people are already singing the lyrics. So that's crazy to me. And like I said, I appreciate stuff more now after like going through certain things. And that's like one of the things I appreciate.
Yeah. Man, this has been incredible.
Yeah,
I feel like there's so many avenues we could have went to. But I feel like that's for another podcast. Talk about all your shit, torts and dance and all that shit. That's for somebody else.
Yeah, or we could have another one there, part
Definitely.
2. Yeah.
But we get more into like, you feel me, the other stuff. But man, before we wrap up, is there anything you want to say or we didn't cover that you want to talk about, man?
ADHD Rent Volume 1, February 21st. Everybody go pre-save it on my Spotify. Depending on when this comes out, I don't know when this coming out, but it drops February 21st. Pre-save is on my Spotify. If you in London, got a show March 21st. I think Manchester March 26th. Ticket link in my bio. Keep playing my music, spread my music, tell everybody. I'm independent, if anybody wants to know. But damn. Yeah, thanks for having me too.
It's been an honor, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Thank you.
For sure. Man, it's been dope. Oh yeah, how can we reach you on socials or anything like that?
Instagram at Adamn Killa, ADAMNKILLA. And then on TikTok, Adamn Who They Want. That's kind of long, but ADAMNWHODEYWANT. That's another one of my ad libs. Who they want? Yeah, but damn, who they want? And that's also my Twitter. But just Instagram is easy. Adamn Killa, ADAMNKILLA. YouTube, Adamn Killa as well. Yeah.
Man, y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. Adamn Killa on the TreeHouse show. Hopefully part 1 of many parts.
Yeah.
Let's check back in, see the growth. Man, this 2025 is up, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's crazy how you grew your platform too since COVID. That's big. What, you got like 49,000 followers?
49, bro.
Since 2020, that's a lot.
Man, I came from nothing. And I came from nothing. I came from like a couple hundred.
I mean, shit, I had like 29,000 followers until 6 months ago.
What?
Yeah. So 49 from 2020, that's a lot.
That's thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But I bet you learned so much and you move so different now.
Yeah, you just gotta post. That's all you gotta do. Keep posting at least a couple times a day.
Yeah. And y'all gotta stop looking for results, bro, immediately.
Yeah, just post and then results happen.
I call it post and ghost.
Yeah, nah, for real. Just post, don't even think about it. Just because no matter if you post or not, the day gonna go by anyway. Like, you might as well just do something that's gonna see some progress. But yeah, appreciate you.
Man, likewise. Adamn Killa, man, this has been dope. As always, stay hydrated. Stay breathing in that good ass oxygen. And most importantly, stay basic.